Sunflowers offer many health benefits, specifically their seeds. There are benefits to the plant itself through gardening. We'll talk about that just a little bit. But the medicinal benefits are vast. So we've got heart health, we have reducing inflammation, boosting immune system. It's got vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and it's nutritious. Come on over and find out. Hi, everybody. How are you today? So, I'm Rachel with the Herbalist Garden. I'm an herbalist. I am not a doctor. Do your research. Super, super, super important. And I'm going to talk to you today about sunflowers and their medicinal benefits and one of the ways that having it in the ground is actually beneficial. Um, so, for gardening, and it's a great pollinator. There's a lot. There's a lot. We're going to talk about it. Sorry, I'm trying to get my brain in the mode because my brain's going, you've got to do this and that and this and that and this and that. It's all over the place. So focus in. We're all right here together. We're learning here together. Thank you. So, planting sunflowers also offers several benefits, including enhancing garden beauty, attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies, improving soil through its deep roots. Did you know that planting, I guess Chernobyl has sunflowers planted everywhere in all those nuclear type places? I guess they're, sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel. So, I guess they're planted in a lot of places like that. And it basically detoxes heavy metals from the soil. So they can take a wide range of poisons and compounds from the earth, which they subsequently store in their cells. After being absorbed, they will not leach out the chemicals again. So, like, it just stays in the plant. The incredible flower's roots also can aid in soil's detoxification of heavy metals such as lead, arsenic, zinc, chromium, cadmium, copper, and manganese. But those things we need, not the lead, not the arsenic, not the cadmium. But the other ones, they're beneficial to our health in small ways. Um, they don't. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Remember, I read my notes over here to keep me on task, which I'm already struggling with today. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. All good. All good. So, how do you usually use sunflower seeds? So, they're widely popular as a healthy snack. Ingredients in granolas, breads, salads, um, and also they're grown for sunflower oil production, birdseed. And we said snacks. Okay, okay. The sunflower seeds specifically are the actual fruits of the sunflower plant. You can harvest them from the large flower heads. Um, those can go up to like 12 inches in diameter. I don't know about that. They can go bigger than that because we have our Grange Fair. And I guess any sort of county fair type thing, they have the competitions for 4-H, for gardening, for pie making, sunflowers, anything that you can think of. I was trying to envision it in my head going around to the different stands. And I've seen some sunflower heads like big. The bigger and more intact they are, I guess that's where the competition lies, and people get prizes for that. I don't really know the full criteria, but I assume that how large it is has to do with it. So way past 12 inches in diameter. But I guess that's pretty typical for a standard one. All right. Anyway, the sunflower head contains all those seeds, and they develop in a distinct spiral pattern. Have you ever seen them? I actually still have. I had one sunflower in a rental that I had grow. It was from the bird seed, um, and it grew right in the dead center of my flower bed, and it was really cool. And I collected all the seeds from there. Also, I had another one pop up. The only other one that's actually like lived, because the deer will eat it when it's just a little sprout and it doesn't get to get big. Mm. Anyway, I'm a little salty about that. So, collect all those seeds, and that's where all your benefits are. So the seeds are encased in a black and white striped shell, which is removed and to reveal the grayish green white to white kernel inside. Native to North America, sunflowers have been cultivated by indigenous peoples for over 5,000 years. The Native Americans were the first to domesticate the plant, grinding the seeds into flour for baking, extracting oil for cooking, and using the seeds for a direct food source. Spanish explorers introduced sunflowers to Europe in the 16th century. By the 18th century, the plant was spread worldwide. Today, they are commercially grown in many countries: Russia, Ukraine, Argentina. They're the largest producers. The sunflower's seeds came in two varieties. So, striped sunflower seeds, commonly eaten as snacks, and then the black oil sunflower seeds, primarily used for oil production and bird feed. Okay, so there's more nutrition in the black oil seeds, black oil sunflower seeds. Hmm, they give them to birds. The other ones taste better though. We'll get there. Sunflower seeds power our bodies with essential nutrients and help protect against chronic diseases. Um, I've got the ums going again. What the heck? So, Helianthus, Helianthus, anus, Helianthus. That's what sunflower is. Scientific name, Helianthus anus. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Please help me. There are three commonly used types of sunflower seeds: the ones that are pressed for oil, and two others, which have varying levels of monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and saturated fats. This is where the potential health benefits, potential my ass. There's where the health benefits of sunflower seeds truly come into play, and the seeds are most frequently consumed are the striped or mottled in color rather than the solid black shell ones. A 2024 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people consuming seed-rich diets, including sunflower seeds, had a 15% lower risk of cardiovascular disease compared to those who rarely ate seeds. So yes, these have a ton of antioxidants in them. Besides vitamin E, they contain chlorogenic acid, caffeic acid, and other flavonoids. These compounds combat free radicals in the body, which are unstable molecules that cause cellular damage and contribute to chronic diseases. We're learning these, right? Like things like cancer and heart disease. Regular consumption of these reduce oxidative stress throughout the body. All nuts, seeds, for the most part, do this. So they're anti-inflammatory. Mm, there's a lot to that statement. Okay. I don't feel like going into it right now. So they have a lot. So the vitamin E content, we just mentioned that. And all the flavonoids, all of it helps reduce inflammation. Eating sunflower seeds also can improve our heart health. We touched on that. High in heart healthy fats like polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. Plant sterols and natural compounds found in sunflower seeds are touted for their cholesterol lowering properties. Aids in digestive health. It provides 3 grams of fiber. A single serving does. Um, Fiber is known to help boost our digestive health in various ways. It improves gut microbiota and may help regulate bowel movements and prevent constipation. So it supports our heart health, thyroid, immune system, all while helping manage blood sugars. Um, they've got everything. They also got some things that we have to watch out for too. My hair is just whatever today. So it boosts energy because it's got, let's see, I'll name them off. The B vitamins in sunflower seeds include thiamine, riboflavin, pantothenic acid, niacin, and B6. Those are it's essential for energy production, and it helps fuel the cells. Most athletes enjoy sunflower seeds, high amounts of protein and carbohydrates. They aid in the liver's discharge of glycogen into the bloodstream, which is a glycogen's a form of sugar, therefore providing a quick boost of energy. I know way too much about glycogen. My son had issues when he was little with it, um, storing it. Anyway, it also may reduce non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You don't hear of many things other than correcting our diets that actually improves our levels. So, non alcoholic fatty liver disease is which fat builds up in the liver, and the nut and seed consumption can help reduce that. It provides immune support. Well, it has antioxidants and it's anti inflammatory. So, guess what? It's going to support our immune system, which also, therefore, would help prevent cancer because it's all kind of interrelated. Supports thyroid health. Lots of vegetables. Basically, eat lots and lots of vegetables. Lots. There are so many ways to. I'm going to turn off my heater. There are so many ways to prepare vegetables to make them taste good, adding them to a lot of things, adding them to any meal. Even if you're hiding them in your food, you're still getting that. Now you can overcook something and create a nutrient deficiency because you've cooked all the nutrients out of it, and that doesn't make it as good. You could add like a ton of sugar, and well, that counteracts the nutrition. It's kind of like coffee's healthy for you, antioxidants and all that fun stuff, but it also people put sugar in it. People put tons of sugar in their coffee. Guess what? It's actually pretty good without it. So when we're eating our veggies, it's doing all this for us anyway. If we eat, I'm not going to tell anybody to be a vegetarian. I'm not going to tell anybody to be a vegan. I'm not at all because I'm not. But guess what? The more vegetables that you eat, the healthier you'll be. hmm. Make sure there's a vegetable with everything that you eat. I mean, I do love myself a good meat and treats tray. But I also love veggie tray. Fruit trays, yes. Stick around that kind of stuff. Not the nitrates, not the GMOs and processed and all that kind of stuff. Stick away from that. All right. Supports thyroid health. Supports female reproductive health. Women who are pregnant actually will benefit from it. The healthy fats are crucial for fetal development and maternal health. In addition, the phytochemicals in sunflower seeds can support digestion and immune system, which is beneficial for pregnancy. The There's vitamin E, there's folate, there's phosphorus, there's tons. So it helps prevent muscle cramping because it is actually loaded with magnesium. So magnesium plays a vital role in regulating the nerve and muscle functions. It's definitely something that helps. I've utilized it in the past. Don't you don't get salted sunflower seeds. Don't, because they're not probably, unless they're salted with sea salt, you're not getting good stuff. So unsalted, and then flavor them yourself if you got to buy them. So it also can help regulate blood sugar. According to a current research, sunflower seeds have anti-diabetic effects, specifically flavonoids, glycosides, and polysterols in sunflower seed extracts. They have blood sugar lowering properties and help control blood sugar levels. Mhm. It also then will also help with hypertension because magnesium plays a key role in the body's calcium channels, which can have a major impact on electrolyte balance and blood pressure. Nearly 30% of our daily requirement of magnesium is fulfilled in a fourth of a cup of sunflower seeds. So it's an excellent remedy for hypertension. Relieves arthritis pain due to the vitamin E content. This this antioxidant vitamin has been directly connected with the reduced symptoms of arthritis and other inflammatory conditions throughout the body. All of it's connecting. Boost muscle maintenance and development. So people have used this plant-based protein as an alternative to meat. I will never tell you to do that. I love my steak. Okay. But it also doesn't have the added saturated fats or cholesterol that we find in meat. So it's kind of like everything in moderation. We got that going for us, don't we? Proteins contain amino acids, which are building blocks of the body. Although the amount of protein in the seeds is minimal, it can still support the body's growth and development. Just a quarter cup. Skin care. So it helps your skin. Sunflower oil. I guess that would be probably the best way. And if you're ingesting it, you're getting the oils anyway, unless you're buying the seeds by themselves. I would buy them like the whole sunflower seed. So that vitamin E will help rejuvenate your skin cells, and because it increases blood circulation and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. So also all of that also improves brain health. Another 2017 study suggests that vitamin E efficacy may be enhanced when combined with antioxidants or anti-inflammatory compounds. So they're also rich in choline, and choline is a neurotransmitter required to produce acetylcholine, and it's necessary for brain health and nervous system function. So it prevents cellular damage. We talked about that because they were anti-inflammatory or antioxidant, improve cellular damage. Hair care. I need some of that today. So, a study by Dr. D. H. Rushton, University of Portsmouth, UK, reveals that hair shedding is directly related to nutrition. A 2010 study shows that tocotrienol, we're going with it, a member of the vitamin E family, is a potent antioxidant that helps reduce hair loss. When you connect the dots between the two studies, it simply indicates that the food you eat helps boost hair growth. Sunflower seeds contain vitamin E, which contain what in the world? It's all flipping around on the screen, which is not only good for it's just good for both skin and hair. Regularly consuming these seeds can give you great hair texture. And in addition to minerals and antioxidants, the seed contains iron, which supports circulation, increased blood flow to the scalp, and promoting hair growth. So it controls cholesterol levels, which we touched on before. A study published in the Canadian Journal of Physiology and Pharmacology has shown that phytosterols are effective cholesterol regulating compounds. Phytosteroids Phytosterols are found in the highest concentration in sunflower seeds and pistachios. Therefore, a handful of these seeds every day can help protect your heart in lowering LDL cholesterol levels and plaque deposition, and where the plaque is in your arteries and blood vessels. It's a day. I mean, it's a Tuesday for me. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's what it is here today. I got green clovers. Green, 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 green. Got my green plants. It also balances hormone levels because it has essential fatty acids in it, including omega 3s, omega 6s. And all those help maintain a thyroid gland that is optimal. And it helps maintain metabolism. So therefore, it also, they say, will help with weight loss too. But that, I have questions there. Magnesium is linked to the improvement in mood and temperament. One of the minerals present in moderate concentrations in sunflower seeds. If you regularly suffer from anxiety or stress, this must be the snack for you. This is a snack for me. And it also helps in sleep. So magnesium. It can help the body convert tryptophan into serotonin. So magnesium after your Thanksgiving meal might work. It's also a feel-good hormone that helps relax your body and prepare it for sleep. Sleep would be lovely right now. Anyway, there are some drawbacks, but those drawbacks are specifically geared towards moderation. Moderation. My patriot. Okay. While sunflower seeds naturally don't contain much soil, they're often packaged and sold with added salt, which can potentially outweigh their nutritional benefits. So sunflower seeds are often coated in salt for taste and flavor, sometimes as much as 70 milligrams for every ounce of seeds. The American Heart Association recommends adults limit sodium intake no more than 1,500 milligrams per day. The U.S. dietary guidelines allow for up to 2,300 milligrams per day. If it has iodized salt, if it has regular processed salt, don't even bother with it. Don't bother with that. Look for ones that are, if you're going to have salt, you need Celtic sea salt. You need Himalayan pink salt. I mean, heck, douse it with saline. The iodized salt is processed salt. Yes, we need iodine. We're gonna do a whole entire whole podcast on that one day. And I can gather up my information. Knowing things and proving things are a little different. I mean, it was proven to me, but to find the information and to put it all in one place where I can present it to you, it's a whole different thing. Okay. So there are, remember we talked about the heavy metals that it sucks up? Well, cadmium's not good for you. So, but they're usually pretty moderate in their cadmium content. Heavy metals can harm your kidneys if you're exposed to high amounts, even over a long period of time. So, I mean, sadly, we're probably eating a ton of heavy metals. I know we're getting the microplastics galore because everything's stored in plastic, or plastic lined paper. It's like I don't have a solution. I don't. But there's ways that we can combat it. Okay. So blah, 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 blah. The point is everything in moderation. If you have too much sunflower seeds, like if you're living on them, you're gonna get cadmium toxicity. So you can also have it through sprouting. Okay, so sprouting is a whole nother thing altogether. You know how people sprout their seeds, like they get the alfalfa seed or the alfalfa sprouts. We've got the lentil sprouts. There's a ton of sprouts that people use, and they taste really good in salads. That's very specifically where I've seen them. But I've also sprouted grains and seeds and stuff like that for my chickens. Um, I only do it occasionally because it does take a marked amount of time. Anyway, but occasionally the seeds will be contaminated with salmonella as well because it's coming out of the soil, right? So salmonella thrives in warm, moist conditions of the sprouting process. So this is a special concern when you're in raw sprouted sunflower seeds, which may not have been heated above 118 degrees Fahrenheit or 48 degrees Celsius. Drying sunflower seeds at a higher temperature can help destroy harmful bacteria. One study found that drying partially sprouted sunflower seeds at temperatures of 122 Fahrenheit, 50 Celsius, and above significantly reduced salmonella presence. If bacteria contamination is discovered in certain products, they may be recalled. As has happened with raw sprouted sunflower seeds, never eat recalled products. Duh. So, yeah, I feel like that's an obvious, but it still needs to be said. So be careful with that. So also, while they're nutritious, eating too many, especially with the shell on, can cause bowel obstructions or phytobazars. Bozars. It's rare. It's best to consume them in moderation and opt for shelled seeds to reduce the risk. So there's a lot of people who, even one of those big, huge bags is not too much, honestly. Because I know people who consume those by the bag full during camping trips or any sort of camping, I guess, hunting trips, whatever. You can get all those different flavors, and I'm sorry, all those different flavors are going to kill you. They're actually way more damaging. It's bad. It's like you can taste the fake. Okay, so we don't want a bowel obstruction. We don't want salmonella. It's super rare for anybody to be allergic to sunflower seeds, but it will cause, like an itchy mouth, swollen lips and throat. Some cases you'll get hives, asthma, skin reactions, shortness of breath, anaphylaxis, severe life-threatening reactions. You seek medical advice if you have any of these. It is super, super, super rare. I don't even know anybody. I know people who are allergic to corn, but I don't know anybody allergic to sunflower seeds. Let me know down below. So they're extremely healthy. They say consuming one serving. One serving is about an ounce or 28 grams of unsalted sunflower seeds per day can provide health benefits without the drawbacks that can come from consuming too much fiber or sodium. So there you go. That is all extremely important. I am preparing your references that I'm going to put down in the description below. It will also include all my socials and ways to get a hold of me if you have questions or concerns. Be kind, because I block people if I have to, because I need to protect my peace too. So there's so much involved in the benefits of sunflower seeds. The plant is not edible, like the petals, the leaves, the stem. It's just the sunflower seeds. You don't need any of that stuff. They just look pretty. So don't forget to go over and check out our Facebook group. And I will, we cater to many, many discussions, lots of knowledge flows through that Facebook group. I enjoy everybody very much. I get humbled quite often about the fact that there's people from all over the world in there. I'm humbled. I am. I appreciate everybody's support, and I look forward to monetizing this so that I can even provide you more. We're going to start a new series with friends of mine, and we're going to do medicine in your own backyard is what the series is going to be called. It's going to be like maybe monthly-ish. Some of it will be in my yard too, but mostly in her yard because it was her idea. So we're just going to go around and forage when new things pop up. In the spring, I did go this past weekend. I put a short on YouTube about it, but it's really cool. She's got a good amount of land, and she's got a lot of things that grow on it. We have Wildflower City and other things. It's just going to be fun. And a lot of natural and native plants. We saw some barberry. We saw wild teasel, astragalus. Saw bittercress. Of course, the standard things. But it was really cool to see everything that's going to come up, because it's not really coming up yet because it's still only mid-March. It's cold. Yes, I covered everything that we needed to cover for sunflowers. Thank you very much for learning with me. I appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. We're in this journey together. Thank you for joining me. Give me some ideas of what you want to hear about in the future, any herbs that I can discuss, any series that maybe you might be interested in. It looks like it's snowing. It is snowing pretty good outside. St. Patrick's Day again. Let's see. I think I covered everything. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to do your research. Everything in moderation.